Just a minute.
Take your morning joy if you haven't already.
I'm out of blackberry spud. Come back later.
I need it now.
Sorry, I don't have any now.
Just how lucky we are to be in Wellingston-Uэллс, where there are always rainbows after the rain. The bobbies always smile, and no one ever feels hungry or sad. Smile as early as possible in the morning. That way, you know you've had enough joy. Well,
You really bring out the
what's
best
going
in
on?
us.
Really do happen. At 10 o'clock, you would down with
What the hell was that? He's not going to go away until I answer the goddamn door, is he?
Where is it? Where's the blackberry?
I'm making it!
You're lying.
It's a very delicate reaction.
You're saving it all for the bobbies. Where are you? It's up there, isn't it?
Fuck! Shit, I need my emergency kit. This better work on Spud. Oh no.
She broke my brain. It's not possible. We sent them all away. They never came back. It's a rat, isn't it? I'm hallucinating, and it's a rat, and it's gonna bite me. You can't be a baby. You're a rat. You have to be a rat.
We better get Spud out of here. You'd think a junkie would weigh a bit less, wouldn't you? Oh, and of course there's the blower. Brilliant. They all want blackberry joy. Spud couldn't have shown up at a worse time. I hope Gwen's all right. Stuck in a bucket. I shouldn't have left it alone. I better turn down the heat. Who is it now?
Hello in there! Is there anyone in there? Would you come to the front door, please?
There. Shh. It's okay. The bad man is asleep. He won't bother you anymore. Oh, you've got a poopy nappy, don't you? Let's go get you a nice clean one. I'll need to filter some water. That feels odd. Constable, whatever brings you here?
Someone seems to have bashed your front door in, Mom.
Terrible, isn't it? I forgot my key and I had to sort of bash my way in.
I've had reports, Mom. All sorts of people come into your door.
Amazing, isn't it? So many people get lost these days and they keep asking me for directions.
You're not selling illicit substances, are you?
You mean aside from Blackberry Joy? To the constabulary?
Oh. Are you Sally Boyle?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, how stupid of me. I'm so sorry to have been a bother. I know a terribly good joiner. I'll send him round, fix that door up for you.
No need, Constable. But you're very sweet.
I'll just, I'll be on my way, Mom.
Cheery bye. Off with the wet, on with the dry. Wipe up the poop so the baby doesn't cry. Oh, you can't be serious.
Hello, Miss Boyle. Just wondering if you were, planning to drop by the old neighbourhood anytime soon. We all miss you.
Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm just in the middle of, cooking, so I'll get on the blower and let everyone know. As soon as it's ready. Promise. Oh, she's probably hungry by now. I should have fed her before I started the reaction. No. No, they can't all be broken. No, this was enough milk for a month. Fucking bucket. I better go calm her down. I can't think when she's crying like that. There, baby. Everything's gonna be okay. Mummy promises. Thing is, Mummy doesn't know how she's gonna feed you. Did you know that? And if she doesn't figure it out, baby is gonna starve to death. Is Mummy the worst mummy ever? Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Lionel. Wait. Lionel might have tinned milk. He has a bit of everything. Listen, darling. Mummy's gonna go and see Lionel. Try not to cry too much till Mummy comes back. Okay? Please? Mummy will be back with supper as soon as she possibly can.
smile. Much better. Now we can talk.
Mrs. Pankhurst has a shop. How long has she had a shop? I shouldn't be surprised. That woman could sew a wedding suit for an octopus. Mrs. Pankhurst! How have you been?
Couldn't be better. I was having dizzy spells, but they've gone away. Isn't that wonderful, when things just sort of cure themselves?
I've been meaning to go visit the Reform Club, but my old outfit... I seem to have filled out a bit since then, if you can believe that.
Oh, remember when I made you that lovely nurse's uniform? For the Reform Club? You know, I've always wanted to visit there. Wanda's such a good friend of mine, but she never tells me what goes on there. I imagine they drink tea and discuss how to reform government and things like that.
Sort of. Not exactly.
Could you wangle me an invitation? I keep asking my friend Wanda, and she always promises, but somehow it's always next week.
I ought to be able to manage that.
If you could get me an invitation, I'd be ever so thrilled. We could go together. I'll come by when you've got one. Your new outfit should be done by then.
I wish I'd learned to sew. Well, I don't wish it. I'd probably have become a seamstress like Mum. Well, look at you.
Did you hear about Constable Rossetti's wife's cake?
You will take your joy immediately.
I wish I weren't such rubbish at tinkering. Is this the postbox I dared Arthur to blow up? I really should never have posted that letter.
Miss Boyle?
Look, if you're still mad about that incident with the, tea cozy...
Oh, no. I need your assistance. It's sort of private. I've heard there's a fake pill that makes you look like you've had joy.
Silly rumours.
I sort of need one.
Why would you want to go off your joy?
It's for Beatrice. Well, it's sort of for me.
You're going to slip it to her?
It's just...
If you're tired of her, break things off like a man.
No, I love her. It's just... Well, ever since we started seeing each other, she says she loves me. But she loves everything. Me, long walks, sunsets and rainbows, of course. Simon says, big wristwatches on a man, wrapping paper, dandelions, a good night's sleep, ribbons, Uncle Jack's bedtime stories, 6 o'clock, commemorative spoons. I have to know if it's real.
She'd be a downer, even if it's temporary.
The moment she tells me the truth, I'll give her a real joy. Promise.
Are you sure you want the truth?
You used to be very interested in my mojo recipe. A dab a day keeps the doctors away, remember?
Yes, I remember. That would be handy. All right. The recipe?
I'll give it to you tomorrow after I see Beatrice.
Oh, what's wrong, dear?
Girls are so beastly. And they tell such vile lies.
How did you provoke them?
How did I?
You act superior and keep to yourself when
Because
you're not...
I don't sit around with them smoking and gossiping about boys and teachers.
You spend all your time with the boys in Rocket Club. They'll probably think you're trying to poach their boyfriends.
They don't even have boyfriends.
Sally, dear, boys aren't your real friends. They're just after one thing. If you don't have girlfriends, you won't have any friends at all.
Please step away immediately. Please step away immediately.
Well, I'm glad all the nonsense is over.
You're really
Should clear up soon, I imagine.
You're looking nice and trim.
You will take your joy immediately. You will take your joy immediately.
Neighborhood butcher, they'll know what to do with it, and they'll be happy to buy it from you or exchange it for sausage.
Oh, a bit too bright and shiny, Sally.
It never actually goes bad. I'm happy to report that any of them.
Please have tin milk, Lionel. Please.
Afternoon.
Mind if I look around? I'm gonna keep looking, thanks. later.
Sally Boyle! I'm afraid I haven't got anything new or fashionable for a mod girl like yourself. Everything I've got's as old as me.
Oh, Lionel. You've never felt old to me. I need some tin milk for something I'm brewing.
Oh, well, the trade from over the bridge, well, all we seem to have at the moment is a few tins of leftovers from the war, and they're practically collector's items. Pricey.
Oh, I'm a bit short on funds at the moment. Is there anything we could trade?
Not unless you're willing to go over to the garden district.
Why not?
A girl like you? Some of them wastrels out there, there's rumours of cannibals, devil worshippers, queue jumpers.
It's sweet that you're looking out for me.
Well, some time ago, Uncle Jack made a record album, Uncle Jack Sings. And I got a collector who's dying to have it. Now, I know there's a bunch of Uncle Jack fans who have a sort of compound on Eel Pie. If anyone's got the album, it's them. Bring me that, and I'll give you all the tin milk I have.
All right. I'll see what I can find. Uncle Jack records. Jesus Christ. Gwen's life is hanging on... Uncle Jack records. Not that Lionel knows that, thank God. Damn it. I better go home and get my garden district drag. Can't walk around there in the latest Davy Hackney. It gets so resentful.
Or they're simply going on holiday. Don't be afraid to use this opportunity to try a new place. Many shopkeepers are still...
Hello, miss. You didn't skip your job.
Blue powder and red powder in the next few days? Will there be rainbow-colored dust devils? Well, no one can make predictions, especially about the future. But I can assure you, nothing to worry about. Dust clouds have now dispersed. No more powder falls. It's just that for the next few days, if you eat any wild plants, you ought to watch them very carefully. If the water's working, or at least sponge them off until you can see no more powder on their leaves. Very good idea to use piped water and any sealed supplies that you may have, at least until the sulfur, powder, has washed away into the sewer system. Again, nothing to be concerned about. Be careful, take due precautions, and keep tuned to good old Jack Worthing. That's Steve for further updates. I'm happy to inform you that the shipment of tainted vegetables has been completely removed from our streets. There had been an unfortunate outbreak. in again tomorrow for more timely, informative, and cheery news of Welling-ton-Uэллс. This is Jack Worthing saying...
I got you an invitation. Are you sure you really want to go to the reform club together? I'm not sure that nurse's uniform still fits.
Oh, no. I'm not much of a night owl anyway. I just hate being excluded, you know. Oh, I made your outfit for you. It's ever so slimming. I think you'll look wonderful in it. Oh, you always look wonderful.
You're such a dear. What would I do without you?
Come by any time you need something new to wear. It's such a joy making clothes for you. You always make me look so good.
Got anything yummy and new? Sorry, I'm just so picky these days.
Stop jumping, you bloody rabbit.
You will take your joy immediately.
Go home and get all packed up in bed.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Damn it. Just like childbirth. You barely remember the misery. I hope this is pour le voyage. I don't actually like long walks.
Trouble keeping your food in. There's a surprisingly nasty little disease called cholera. Yes, its main symptoms are vomiting and diarrhea. In the end, you've nothing to throw up into.
I wish I weren't such rubbish at tinkering.
They have cholera. Now, cholera is a bit dangerous, but it has a very simple treatment. In the past, you see, we all used to take all sorts of pills for it. But it turns out, the most pills for it. But it turns out the most important thing. Banana in each quart of water. But if you don't have sugar or banana, salt's important too. And here's where you may need a bit of help. If you're drinking that.
Where shall we wander today?
Like sunlight.
Oh God, my feet are killing me.
Ask a doctor. You know doctors, they're always looking out for you. Remember, no matter what you do,
I've forgotten how bright joy is.
No excuse anymore for feeling bad. You don't have to.
That's the last time. You think you can defy authority? Give up, and I won't smash your face.
Think you can defy your... Right. No more, Mr. Nice Guy.
Keep running.
Won't be making it harder on yourself. Like pickle. Oh, electrifying news. What was that? Stop! In the name of the Lord! There! See you, the one with the flower tree. Black dog!
One of these days, Gwen, I'm going to teach you all about chemical interactions. They're so much more reliable than boys. Christ, that's a lot of plague victims. I guess we want to go home. I guess they've forgotten why they're here in the Garden District.
Hello. Are you a friend of Uncle Jack?
Of course. Who isn't?
You'd be surprised. Some people seem to think that because we're out here in the Garden District, we have to abandon all pretense of civilization.
We can't take joy, but that doesn't mean we can't see the world the way Uncle Jack does, right? It's just a question of concentration.
Oh, yes. In fact, Uncle Jack has heard of you.
He's heard of us? You can't be serious.
Is he going to talk to us on the TV? Oh, but we never get the new programs out here.
What did he say? How do you know?
Why don't you ask him? He's coming to visit. He wants to do a live broadcast from here.
He's coming here? But the place is a mess.
We have to clean up. Uncle Jack's coming. Uncle Jack's coming. Uncle Jack's coming.
That's the spirit. Let's show Uncle Jack just how much we love him.
Well, you're not my problem, I guess.
exactly are you doing? Good morning to you.
What was that? Who are you hiding from, you bloody lurker? This isn't your house! Leave my friend alone! You want to play hide and seek? I love it. Look what the cat done. Who are you hiding from, you bloody lurker?
Don't come back! This isn't Harry! It never was! You hear that?
Christ almighty! Oh, bloody hell!
Facts don't change when you want them to.
Don't think I won't sniff you out. Hard to get, are we?
Rubbish at hide and seek.
Stay out of our neighbourhood. Who are you hiding from, you bloody lurker?
I won't sniff you out.
Bloody waste of time.
I wonder if Lionel can make some sort of automatic baby feeder for me. Then I wouldn't have to run back home as often to feed Gwen. Sounds a bit hard-hearted, doesn't it, Gwen? But Mummy's trying to save our lives.
What was that? She's got blood!
all of
You're
us.
not a ghost!
What was that?
It's her. She's the murderer. Have some Irish confetti. Don't worry. We'll come fix you up.
River gas!
Lovely to see you, Miss Boyle.
Hello, boys. Keeping us safe?
Next walk can't come soon enough, if you ask me, miss.
Hope the Jerrys come before my knees go, Mum.
I'll let the Jerrys know you miss them.
Don't get shirty with me. Oh, tell it to the Marines.
No plan survives contact with the enemy, you know? Is that yours?
If it moves, salute it. If it don't move, put it away.
It's not my turn.
If you can't move it, put camo netting on it. You lot don't appreciate the General, 'cause all you know,
It's the war. But back when I served with him in India, let me tell you what.
Saved some of the
Oh, God, here he goes again with the elephant. Now, you two bloody listen to me, alright? One fine day, the seaboys come running into the regiment saying this elephant broke well. I thought he was fucking elephants. He's very gentle creatures, and they get along just fine. I'm with their man who writes. He's called and this one, they got loose. And as my hoop went chasing them in exactly the wrong direction, and the elephant runs into the direction and starts eating inches. And the coolie tries to stop it, and the elephant steps on it, smashes him right into the mud. Comes off his back like he was there. So the seaboys come running up to this jingle. Only then he was major and baby.
Attention all personnel. To allow time to repair the mannequin, bayonet practice has been rescheduled for 0900 hours tomorrow morning.
Justice!
Jaga bruta! Hitan hallå!
Jag är ögonen vi
måste! Hol! Aglaika! Wina shilwina.
Lovely to see you, Miss Boyle. Nice to see you, Miss Boyle.
I'll you at.
What was that? Who are you?
Either I've got the bloody weight of the world on my shoulders, or I need to drop a few things I'm carrying. I feel like a mule carrying all this. And just about as fast, too. I better chuck something in case I need to run.
don't belong here. Get out!
Oh, I've got to learn to give up some possessions, or I'm not going to win a race with a garden snail. So many beautiful plants. And only some of them are lethal.
Harry, you never was. Not as invisible as you thought, are you?
Nicht bei Aloha.
I feel like a mule carrying all this. And just about as fast, too.
Jaga Mother!
Vellington Uэлls!
Bloody hell.
Hello. Let's have a look at you, shall we? You're in tip-top shape, aren't you? We're so pleased you survived the Garden District. Toodaloo.
That's the guilty bugger, right there. That's the guilty bugger, right there.
That's the one that's done it. I see ya. You're coming with me. That's the one what done it.
There she is. Get her.
I've got to learn to give up some possessions, or I'm not going to win a race with a garden snail.
Don't you even think about coming out, brother. You're coming with me.
Either I put the bloody weight of the world on my shoulders, or I need to drop a few things I'm carrying.
There! The guilty bugger! Right here!
Yeah, that's it. Keep running. Hold up.
Give up. I won't.
I'll cheer you up, all right?
Better chuck something in case I need to run.
To ya.
dizzy.
What can I do for you today?
Sally Boyle! I hope you found my Uncle Jack record. Me brother's been pestering me.
I have indeed.
You're Brillo! Milk you shall have!
Lionel, you're sort of handy, aren't you?
Well, I do like to tinker. You'd be amazed at the state of some of these things when they come into the shop. Can't sell them if I can't fix them.
I have some designs for some apparatuses.
Some sort of water feeder for birds?
Oh, heavens no. I can't stand the crows. It's for my flowers. Mustn't overwater, but I keep forgetting to water it all.
Oh, of course. Well, let me see what I got in the back there. I bet I can find all the pieces sooner or later. They never show up right away, but they always show up sooner or later. Check back in a bit.
Gwen's got something to eat at least.
Where are you going in such a hurry?
gotta learn to give up some possessions, or I'm not gonna win a race with a garden snail.
Please step away immediately.
Stop being so bloody selfish! What's that?
Got you.
That's the last time you do that around here.
You rot wet blanket.
No snakes in my garden. Don't
You
make
won't get away with this.
That's the one what done it.
There they are! Stop them!
That's the guilty bugger. Right there. I see you. You're coming on me.
Stop them!
There she is. Get away with her, lads.
Here we go, darling. Baby milk. You won't believe what Mummy had to do to get this for you. Well, I'll never tell you, frankly. I better chuck something in case I need to run. Who's at the bloody door now? I think you're just cranky. You're tired.
You're only making it harder on yourself.
Sorry to bother you, ma'am. The lads is, wondering if you've got any blackberry ready for 'em.
Oh, I'm working on it. In a day or two, I hope.
The lads is getting a mite twitchy, to tell you the truth. I must ask you to accompany me to the station so you can explain yourself to them.
I don't understand the worry. Haven't I always provided you with blackberry? I just had a little hiccup in the lab. I'd be working on it right now, but apparently you lads are lonely.
That ain't quite true though, Mum, is it? You've been seen all over town doing all sorts of things.
We don't imagine that Lionel Cashier is much of a source of pharmaceutical ingredients.
Oh, but there, you'd be wrong, Constable. See, I had to replace some bits of lab equipment.
And you've been roaming around the Golden District doing Lord knows what.
Yes, well, blackberry's made with herbal extracts. Why do you think it's called blackberry?
And the Victorial Memorial Camp? 2 visits in the last week. I suppose them visits was for our benefit as well.
Not at all. I was visiting the General. He also gets quite cross when I haven't seen him in a while.
So he... well, yes, of course he would. Right. Well, we can hardly expect Miss Boyle to ignore the General now, can we, lads? Of course he would.
Nonetheless, Miss Boyle, the lads have developed an appetite for your fine cooking, as it were. If they go hungry, chaos will ensue. We must insist that you devote your full and urgent attention to feeding them.
Or what?
Or we shall be compelled, willing or no, to provide your assistance, willing or no, to Dr. Verloc. And that won't be cheery for either of us.
I guess I can't blame them for being antsy. It's not fun going off Blackberry. And if they go back on regular Joy, they'll get the cramps and they won't even remember why. Thank God I'm almost done with this new batch. Lovely weather.
Watch out for scurvy. Uncle Jack.
Look who's in a hurry.
What's going on?
Lovely day for it.
You know, I think someone's looking for you.
Slow down.
Couldn't be better, thanks.
Lovely day for it.
Show yourself.
Did you hear something? Well,
Did you hear about Constable Rossetti's wife's cake?
you're looking fine today.
Father McCartney preaches such thoughtful sermons. I wish he was Anglican.
How have you been?
Hello there, love.
Did you give her joy?
She never loved me. She went blubbering on about some childhood sweetheart who left on a train. Apparently, he made quite the impression.
Did you give her joy?
I almost didn't. I thought Trollope deserves to be in the Garden District. She only stayed with me to avoid the unpleasantness of breaking it off.
You haven't taken your own joy, have you?
Joy doesn't help. You never really forget, do you? It just makes things fuzzy around the edges, you know? So you can pretend. I want to forget her forever.
I'm not sure oblivion exists.
Please. You want my mojo recipe, don't you?
Forgetting could be dangerous. It's not like joy. There'll be holes in your memory. Like a church made out of cheese and the whole congregation is mice. You might forget more than you want to.
I don't care. It's fair trade. Your future for my past.
Here's the recipe for oblivion. I tell you not to tell anyone where you got it, but there's very little danger of that. Goodbye, Benedict.
Wellingston-Uэллс, eh? Because no matter what we've been through, alive and happy, so many others do not. But just because it's easy, doesn't mean that it's not true.
Jesus, it smells like burning chemicals. Oh, shit. Where's the fire extinguisher? Christ almighty. Jesus, no. Okay, first things first, how bad is the damage to the lab? The triode on the crystallizer's broken. Ugh. Why do I get an N7 vacuum tube? Oh, God. My old chemistry box. It must be still in my old house. I was really hoping I'd never have to go back there.
I left my baby lying there, lying there, lying there. I left my baby lying there to go and gather blueberries. Over and go, Gloria go, Gloria go. Over and Gloria go. I never found my baby. I saw the swan upon the lake, upon the lake, upon the lake. I saw the swan upon the lake, but I never saw my baby. Over and Gloria go, Gloria go, Gloria go. Over and Gloria go. I never found my baby. I heard the curlew crying far, crying far, crying far. I heard the curlew crying far, but I never heard my baby. Over and Gloria go, Gloria go, Gloria go. Over and Gloria go. I never found my baby.
have you been?
Lovely day indeed, Mum.
That feels odd.
How can I help you?
Have you got my bird feeder?
No, not quite. Check back in a little while.
Let's spend my money, shall we?
Do come again soon. We often have new stock.
Made them take them. At least we could have done it.
I am in Paris. They have gossamer wings, just like in book.
I suppose I'll just have to use my hand.
Don't be ridiculous. We're a puppet theatre.
What happened to your dolly?
That loony who lives in the treehouse. He managed to convince some idiot to steal it. We can't put on our show without a puppet. And it's a shame. We're really the only fun people can have around here. Unless you count taunting the bobbies.
Maybe I can talk to him and convince him to give your doll back.
I doubt it. He thinks the doll is Peachy Carnan, one of his secret agents.
Hmm.
All right from now on.
I can be fairly convincing sometimes.
I'll just go and make up your bed.
Remember Fred.
Mum. Dad.
I'm not cooking for you.
It's her. She's the murderer. Sound. And you.
Rubbish at hide and seek, aren't you? Come on, what done it?
This is a decent neighborhood.
You can't have our water.
It's got the mark of a beast.
have you got for us?
I'm calling the authorities.
This, Dr. Verloc. I've come to stop your evil scheme.
Ha ha! You've fallen into my evil trap.
What's going on? I can't move.
Yes, Mr. Croker. It's my paralyzing ray.
But wait. Here's Peachy Conahan with his Special Operations Executive hand mirror. He reflects your paralyzing ray back at you.
No! What are you doing? Now I can't move.
Got anything yummy in you?
Remember, can't you read? No girls allowed.
Even if one of those girls is a secret agent?
You're an agent of the Special Operations Executive? Prove it.
I've been inside Dr. Verloc's lair.
Shh! Don't say that out loud.
I've met Sergeant Stubbs, and I know what his favourite code is. Do you?
All right. You are a secret agent.
Central needs Peachy to go on a secret mission. It's a very important, very dangerous mission behind enemy lines.
Peachy? You can't expect me to let you take Peachy?
I think we have to ask Peachy whether he wants to go or not. Don't we?
He doesn't want to go, do you, Peachy? Oh. Well, that's very brave of you. No, of course, Peachy. We all know there's a war on. Well, if we don't meet again, it's been an honour to command you. Safe travels, Peachy. He says he'll go with you. God be with you both.
What happened to the gardens? We used to have gardens.
But I can't remember what happened next. I think we beat him, but I can't remember if we killed him or not. Do you know who he was, and did we kill him? Do you know why we were chasing him? Well, dear tell me, I don't think you should worry about it. That someone did something wrong. After all,
Did you get our dolly?
I did. And I don't think you'll have any more trouble with Johnny Bolton.
Oh, that's wonderful. Do you want to stay for our show? We'll be able to start it in a few moments, thanks to you.
When did my squirrel come home?
Just now.
Don't disturb me. Bought, did you say? All these things? As my little spendthrift is wasting money again?
Yes, but this year we can let ourselves go a little. This is the first Christmas we have not needed to in one life.
Still, you know, you can't.
Not as invisible as you thought, are ya?
Who are you hiding from, bloody lurker?
Found you. Do I get a prize?
There's one! Kill all of us!
There they are! I see you, you murderer!
There's the one who did it!
There's the one! It's her! She's the murderer!
I see you, you murderer!
Can't kill us all!
What done it?
Her! She's the murderer!
Well, young Miss Boyle. You know there's a curfew. You don't want some Fritz to shoot you dead, do you?
Sorry, sir.
Let's get you home. You had another fight with your mum, didn't you? Why don't I put in a good word? Mrs. Boyle, I've got a young lady out here who, I'm sorry. They don't seem to be at home.
What? Let me go in.
They're not at home. Let me take you to the station for a cup of tea.
What happened? Let me in.
Best you don't go in, miss. Cup of tea's best.
What did she do? What did she do? What did she do?
Mrs. Boyle. I've got a young lady out here who,
don't seem to be at home.
And Mum said, you don't have to worry about the train. No one's going on the train. Shut up, Sally. You're a big girl. Stop crying.
Kiss my ass.
She is loud and stubborn. Her feet abide and not in her house. A beaker, a thermostat, N7 triode. I think I can fix my lab.
Dear friends, it's getting late. I hope you're all heading home and ready to go to bed. I've got a lovely bedtime story to read to you.
What the hell?
You're not my neighbour. Please don't
Getting late, isn't it? And it's time for all good citizens to be getting ready to go to bed. Would you like me to read you a bedtime story? Of course you would. Well, gather round, and I'll tell you a bedtime.
Right, Sally, we're here!
Gwen, don't be afraid of the dark. Just bring a torch. Baby, I wouldn't do this for anybody else. Good. Now I can sneak back in any time. I can't tell if Mrs. Witherington is preggers or just fat.
Don't use that word, it's horrible.
Her husband is a prisoner of war, but she goes everywhere with Lieutenant Ulbricht.
Maybe she's just eating extra rations. Anyway, we'll know in a few months, won't we?
You can't tell either way. That dress is so baggy.
That's enough of that, Sully Boyle.
Fucking touch me! I wish I weren't such rubbish at tinkering.
For charming? Never mind. Now as then, the simple truth, sweetest tongue hath shot. And that's the story of Little Red Riding Hood and the Wolf. What a wonderful story. I hope you enjoy hearing it as much as I enjoy it. Want to know what the real moral is? The real moral of the story is tomorrow for another bedtime story. Good night, all. See you tomorrow.
Things fall apart.
You hear that?
What? Rubbish at hide and seek.
Who's there? You! There's the one! Get out!
And let's slip the top of the floor.
Scrounge this!
What was that? You hear that?
Mom, Dad.
Go back where you came from? Go back where you came from! Sleep!
Sally, your customer relations leave something to be desired. This is a lot more satisfying than undermining the other girl's confidence.
A man's there!
And that's for telling lies about me after school. You had this coming.
You're not the bloody hell!
Oh, what fun.
Where does the fog come from?
Lasciati ogni speranza. I am so glad Foggy Jack doesn't live down there. Now I just need to replace all my chemicals. Stuart. I've got to talk to Stuart. Maybe he's got the chemicals I need squirreled away somewhere. I can't imagine how women used to breastfeed. Not that you'd want Mummy's milk anyway. Not with all the interesting substances Mummy takes. Follow the yellow brick road. Out of the smelly darkness into... well, not that much better.
if it isn't Sally Boyle. Himself is upstairs tinkering.
When will he be?
It's been weeks now. It's a device you left behind. Apparently, it's quite clever and complex.
I just came to buy some chemicals.
Over my cold, dead body.
Fiona.
It's not just borrowing my man while you were here. I could have got over that. It's the ambitions you put into him.
Fiona, I'm sorry.
He wants to be more than a village chemist. How's that, I says? Will you go to London to study to be a doctor? Will you take over Hayworth Labs? She still wouldn't take you back, I says. But you sold him the stars. And now he can't barely see where he's going.
Maybe he liked me because I thought he could be more. Do you ever think of that?
Get out of here. Get out, you witch. And don't let the door hit you in the arse on the way out.
Well, she's mellowed. Fiona said Stuart's been working on my old pituitary extractor. Maybe I can get it back from him later, when she's not in the shop. Wait. Harry Cavendish. He still works for the labs, doesn't he? And he owes me a favour. I'll drop by his house.
What's your fancy today?
Thought I'd pop in to see what's new. See you soon, I'm sure. Odd. Those peepers weren't there before. Why are they trying to keep people out? Harry? It's Sally. Sally Boyle.
Just a moment. Just a moment, damn it. I can't get to the door as fast as I used to. Sally Boyle. I haven't seen you in a dog's age.
What happened to your eyes?
Oh, this little thing. Dr. Hughes miscalculated the brominating reaction and it blew up in my face. Then he convinced Dr. Verloc it was my fault. So I got the sack.
That weasel.
Oh, you don't have to pretend you're interested in the tedious old lab. How's the glamorous life of an experimental chemist?
It's a bit blocked at the moment. Can't get mercury amalgam.
Did you know they vent gallons of it onto Rat Home? Oh, well, you wouldn't. You've moved on to greener pastures.
I'm sorry. I thought Anton knew what he was doing.
Oh, I don't blame you for leaving us all behind. When love fades, you have to move on. Well, I'm sure you'll figure out where to find some amalgam.
Maybe I will. But someone's got to prove it was Dr. Hughes' fault you lost your eyes.
You know, you're right. He could hurt someone else.
Is there any evidence that it was his fault?
You know, now that you mention it, his lab notes. He keeps them in his doctor bag. I bet they're all the evidence I need. Oh, you know what? I bet they'd also tell me how to extract the amalgam you need out of the stuff the lab is piping onto Rat Home.
I'll get you his lab notes.
Here's where he lives. Come back, and I'll tell you where to find the pump outlet.
Don't go anywhere.
Wouldn't dream of it.
Well, you can't say Dr. Hughes doesn't have a keen sense of style. I'd better be particularly careful in there. If he knows I'm there, you'll get nasty fast.
I'm only trying to help, you know?
FIFA.
Better you than me.
Just gets better every day.
This must be the bag Harry wanted. Quite a sturdy bag. I wonder if Gwen would fit in here. She'd need to be able to breathe, some source of oxygen, and soundproofing in case she starts crying.
Look what a
I bet Lionel could make something like that.
The one with blood on her hands! You've done me long now. Right, what are you doing?
Harry? It's Sally. Sally Boyle.
Just a moment. Just a moment, damn it. I can't get to the door as fast as I used to. Did you get Dr. Hughes's bag?
I've got it.
Aren't you Brillo? Well, here's the formula you'll need. You can get to Rat Home via the maintenance tunnels. There's a code at the door. It's 1649.
I really am sorry about the accident. I thought Anton had a handle on things.
Well, now we know. Cheerio.
That house nasty. I'll need a few things before I go. I can get there from any hatch, now that I've got the code.